Well, folks, this is it. In 24 hours, Marvel Spider-Man 2 will be in the palm of our hands. But before I talk about the release of Marvel Spider-Man 2, I want to give my honest opinions and predictions in this one last discussion video. So, let's do it. Hey guys, Super Saiyan 30 here, giving you guys the final Marvel Spider-Man 2 discussion video. This will be the last video of me talking about Marvel Spider-Man 2 related news, confirmed updates, and then some. And after we got the release of the launch trailer, there is nothing else Insomniac Games can give us for trailer wise and etc. Now that's all there's left for us the consumers, the community, is to play the game. But ever since I saw the launch trailer, my curiosity skyrocketed to the top because now I have been constantly watching this video over and over again and again and again. And all I can say is, guys, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. This might be the true end of Peter Parker. Because by the looking of this game is going to be very, very dark. Tony Todd said it himself, 1 year ahead of the release of the game. Well, basically ever since the game got announced at 2021's PlayStation Showcase with news and updates about the game. This is way back before we even got gameplay of it, let alone a screenshot of what the hell was going on with it. But guys, I'm going to be predicting what's going to be happening to Peter. So I'm going to start off with the basics. Peter is most likely is going to die in the story mode. And here's what I think is going to happen, because if you guys didn't see it by the launch trailer, Peter was basically lying there unconscious or most likely dead, while MJ has no choice but to witness the death of the man she loves. Or let alone that, there's a likely chance that, hell, he might, get killed by Venom himself, because if you guys don't know or have not aware about Venom's prowess or his kind of abilities, but he's invisible to Spider-Man's spider sense. So he's invisible to Miles and Peter's spider sense. So meaning he could try to save Miles, and lo and behold, he gets sneak attack from behind by Venom, who can make several weapons, because the symbiote is very flexible and it acts like a liquid, so he can make anything in his imagination, like stabbing, like piercings, or anything else like that, like a shiv or a sword, anything else like that. And he can just hit Peter with one good stab to a right vital organ, and it's all she wrote for poor Peter. Or let alone that, write Peter off in a way where they're like, okay, since Peter's beating its wits ends, or since Miles is basically upholding the mantle, we're gonna make a stupid bullshit decision of we write off Peter. It's like, okay, since he had his time being Spider-Man, let's give the spotlight to Miles. And the reason why I'm saying this and having this discussion video, because I don't want them to go down the road of a generic story with Miles Morales being the only Spider-Man, because that's just me in a personal opinion, and I'm speaking from the heart. Even though I'm still on script, but I'm just speaking purely from the heart. I don't want a generic story where Miles is the only Spider-Man. I love Miles Morales, don't get me wrong. I love him. But the only thing is that I don't like is a generic story. I don't like being told the same story again and again and over, because we already had many stories in comics and popular media where Miles Morales is the most popular and well-known Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse. But I wanted to see something better. A Spider-Verse where not only one Spider-Man, but two Spider-Men can coexist while they're protecting the streets of New York, both in Harlem and Queens. So the reason why this kind of had me wondering ever since the launch trailer released, because Peter looked like he's just being thrown around like a rag doll, and maybe hell, if they don't kill him off with a basically petty, predictable bullshit, they might write him off and say, "Oh, well, since Peter has been going through a whole lot, let's just say, hey, let's make him retire from Spider-Man, and now Miles is now the successor to the mantle of Spider-Man, and now he's the only Spider-Man." And lo and behold, oh, since an anti-venom situation happens, even though I don't even know if anti-venom is in the game, because right now all we've been seeing is venom, venom, venom. So, oh, but maybe Venom might do some weird, stupid shit where he takes away Spidey's powers, and then Peter loses his powers, and leaving him no choice but to retire. Well, something predictable, so that way they could just make Miles the only character in the franchise and going on for Insomniac Spider-Man games. I'm I'm being honest with you guys. I'm thinking this is gonna happen because there's no way that they're going to just be setting up this whole story. The story looks beautiful, I'm not even gonna lie. But the fact that they're just basically getting ready to get rid of Peter so quickly so that way they make Miles the mascot. Because I'm telling you guys this now, if they make a third game, Miles is going to be basically the main character of it. And don't get me wrong, Miles is growing up as his own way of Spider-Man. He's living up to the mantle. And I never, ever since they released Miles Morales in the first game of Marvel Spider-Man, I never saw Miles Morales as a sidekick. He was his own Spider-Man. Always. Always has been, always will be. But I just don't want them to do anything stupid that'll just destroy the entire fan base, that'll basically piss everyone the hell off, that have people confused and like, wait, what? That don't make any sense. Because everyone likes Peter. I like Peter, to be honest. When that's the whole reason why I bought Marvel Spider-Man, because of Pete. And the Insomniac universe actually told his story pretty good. 8 years he's been Spider-Man. He mastered his powers. He's balanced his life with his superhero life and pure tranquility. And then he managed to beat the bad guys, save the city. He lost a couple of loved ones, like his like Otto Octavius, the man he looks up to as a hero. His Aunt May, definitely, which hit hard like a brick wall. And not only that, at the end, he managed to get the girl that he always loved ever since then. Well, got back together with the girl he loves. And basically, he goes on from there. But don't write off a story for him, so like, oh, he gets all of this and manage to just kill him after that. Or make him hang up the web shooter so that way Miles can uphold it. Because I want to see more than that. If the game's going to say be greater together, that means Peter himself should be there with Miles no matter how bullshit it gets. Remember, he always, Jefferson Davis said, a hero is just a guy who doesn't give up. And if I see Peter even think about trying to hang up the web shooters for something like that, after all the villains he's fighting in Marvel Spider-Man 2, I would literally delete the application in general and never even go back and even look at Marvel Spider-Man 2. Because that's basically what I'm trying to get across. I don't want someone to get written off so easily after everything they went through and put up with. Because I want to see something unique. I don't want to see anything else generic. Don't get me wrong, I love Earth 1610, aka the Ultimate Universe. I love it, but I don't like getting generic, shortcuts of something different. Because I am still waiting for Beyond the Spider-Verse, where Miles from the Spider-Verse movies meet up with Insomniac Miles and Peter, and they have a weird interaction, or an Easter egg or something like that. I don't want to see a Miles from Insomniac meet another Miles. Like, that's just, there's no similarities. It's just the same character from a different universe. But yeah, guys, that's all I'm saying. And what I'm trying to say is, this game might be the end of Peter Parker, because most likely they're just writing and everything. They're getting everything cooked up just to get rid of Peter so that way they can put Miles on the spotlight. That's just me, guys, because I've been watching this trailer for like 15 times, and it clicked to me after I watched it the 15th time. So it's gonna happen, guys. Now, if it happens, guys, I will I will basically do an "I told you so" video, that Insomniac or Sony would basically know what they were doing. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you give it a like, comment on what you think about it. And do you think that in Marvel Spider-Man 2 might be the true end for Peter Parker, either written off by some bullshit or killed off? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you guys want to stay updated with the channel, always keep that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with the channel 24/7, 365. This will be my last discussion video for Marvel Spider-Man 2, so don't expect anything else. The only thing you'll be expecting is how-tos and maybe some little montages and such like that for Marvel Spider-Man 2. Until next time, guys, as Super Saiyan 30 always say, I will see you guys on the battlefield. And pay everyone, on October 19th,
we're going to kill